Hi, we're here with the Week 9 progress report for the Voyager Index project, and I'm going to go over the contributions I did for this week. And so the largest one is something I'm very excited about, is a command line interface called VOI, short for Voyager Index. And so it is basically just a little Go command line program that people can use to interact with our database from the comfort of the command line. And so in this example, you can say voy search Portland, and you get a nice JSON formatted output of data for all cities named Portland. And not only is it available here on the GitHub with releases for BSD and Linux and Windows and Mac, but it's also available here on this nice little pseudo terminal I made. So you don't even have to install it. This just sends it to my little Raspberry Pi where it is installed and sends back the output. So let's go ahead and hit enter, and we should get, oh, there we go. We can get this nice little colored output of JSON formatted data for all cities named Portland. So we get the city, country, longitude, latitude ID, all the data, all the information that we've already covered in previous weeks. And yeah, so that's basically the idea, is that people can use it to get the data that we have as painlessly as possible, should they want it, to make their own applications or their own database. And I added a rank flag. So this will rank all the cities in our database called Portland and return them in sorted order. And so Portland, Maine, it's not obvious which state it is. Maybe we should add that. But it has a rank of 5.2. Portland, Oregon has a rank of 5. And Portland, Australia has a rank of 4.3. And hey, Portland, Oregon has an image in our database. So we can open up that. And hey, there's Portland, Oregon. Awesome possum. Yeah, and so you can basically enter any old city that you can imagine. And if it's in our database, it'll output the data for it. Here's Beijing, China. We'll open up that, and hey, there's Beijing, China. Yeah, so I'm very happy about this, and it's all available there. And then the second contribution I did is on the grid page, and and all of these are kind of clickable, so you can go here and click them and hit enter, and this will search for Austin, and there we go, Austin, United States. All right, back to the grid. So I did add the filter area over from the map area over to the filter. So anyway, this is just kind of basically gives the user the same functionality that they had on the map page over here on the grid page. And all these are clickable, pop-ups are the same, and these are in ranked order. So yeah, so kind of similar area. There are some kinks to work out. The images load a little slower than I'd like, but they do load. So yeah, anyway, there's that. And to look at the code, because I need to do that, for the voy command line interface, all it does is basically send a post request to our app for city search. So let's go ahead and look at that on the server. And here's our city search method, and basically it just ranks the cities and sends it back to the user after sorting them. And then also city search, we can also add you can also get to it via GET request, which I really like. So you can get through it either post request or GET. So anyway, that's what we've got going on there. And then in the future, I think our final project will just be ironing out a lot of the kinks and improving the rank system. So stay tuned.